Hey guys, and a very warm welcome to another class guide. Today we're going to have a look on the Templar. The Templar is a class which belongs to the Deva race, and once you become a Deva you need to get a Holy Warrior, then a Knight, and then you will get the Templar in the end. The Templar is the most tanky class in the whole game and is needed for any kind of dungeon party in which you want to be free of struggle and don't want to die that often, because the Templar is very good in getting the aggro and keeping the party alive. As you can see here on the status of the Templar, you will see that it got a bunch of HP. I guess there is always some more HP possible, for example up to 5.5, which I already was one time, or maybe even get up to 6 million, but after 6 million HP I don't know if you can make it any stronger. The next great point about the Templar is his perfect block rate, because you got 100% of perfect block rate, and that's super useful if you don't want to take any damage. And if you would like to know how it looks to be a Templar, then well, watch this. Actually, none of those X-Turtles can even hurt my Templar, and it looks kinda cool to see all the perfect block. And if you would like to get some more knowledge about the Templar, we will start now with some of his important skills. Going directly to the masterclass area, you get some passive skills, and one of the most important, it's the Holy Ground skill. Holy Ground is the one which gives you the aggro, and which deals a little bit of damage. It reduces the P attack, magic attack, P-def, magic defense and move speed of your opponents by up to 15 and 30%. Well, and actually, since it's a little bit annoying to heal against the DOT which comes from the sky mobs, I will just change the Crystal Golem for another boss card, which is called Soul of Lunacy. It's the boss from the circus. Now I will get a heal, and if I keep attacking them, it's kinda easy to just heal up, because I get heals of 250,000, almost 260,000, and this is way stronger than any of their DOT could damage me. Having a look onto the other skills, we got the Holy Ground, which is very important, the Salvation, which is very important as well, because it is reducing the cooldown on your Holy Ground. You get the skill Provocation, which is important as well, because it increases the threat and makes it easier to get all the aggro. You get the skill Holy Aura, which is, I don't know, it seems a little bit useless because it got such a low radius in which it can hit. So for example, I'm here hitting one of those mobs and it's not getting the DOT from Holy Ground. Could be a little bit bigger. Another skill which is a little bit more important is the Hate Aura. Hate Aura, for example, you can see it here. You use it and get the aggro of all of the mobs, and it's kinda helpful, and since of your passive you can spam it, which helps you to get a lot of aggro. Then some passive, some other passive, and another passive. This skill is another passive, which is kinda nice, but still another passive. A buff, which is for your whole group. It can be kinda useful in dungeon parties, because everyone will be happy to see this. Stun Mace, which you won't need. Physical Breaker and the other Breaker are kinda nice, because they help keeping the aggro. Restrain is cool, because it makes your skill, which comes as the next, a little bit stronger, but honestly not really needed. Another passive, another passive, another passive, another passive, another buff, which I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one, and I think it's kinda bad, so I don't even really like it. Then Active Guard, a self buff, which increase your block percentage. Another passive. What's this? Another passive. Another passive, and an important passive, because Sacred Aegis is increasing your perfect block rate, which is needed to get to the 100% block rate, which will allow you to survive for almost all time. This passive is kinda interesting as well, because it is increasing your P attack and magic attack by a part of your block defense, and is increasing your attack speed by a percentage of your block percentage. Then you get another self buff, which is called Goodly Protection. If I use it, you can see it is reducing the what is happening here? You can see it is reducing the number of damage which comes to your character. Let's check the Knight ones. Maybe here's something interesting. Some of the shield skills. Shield Smash is one of the only ones which I'm using, because when you use it, for the one time you always trigger Soul of Lunacy heal, and on the other time it's increasing your hate, which helps you keeping the aggro. Shield charge is very nice as well, because especially in PvP, but as well in sometimes of a dungeon, it will help you to stun a mob and be directly next to it. Deflecting shield, well, I don't need it, but in PvP or some special situation, or if I'm not on 100% perf block, it's kinda interesting. Shield of Revenge almost works the same. Okay, this is some attack. Let's continue with the skills. So we got the Soulbreaker, which I already showed, Stun Mace Perfection, which is a very long and cool stun. Divine Cluster is a skill which you honestly will never need, because it adds 638 additional damage. And if you see here, we are dealing at the moment with single attacks more than what it is, 300,000, so 300,000 and another 600, it's nothing, so it's not even worth to get this skill or a skill card for it. Just let's have a look on the Holy Warrior skills, but it should be almost the same. You get some more breakers, which mainly you won't need. You can try to get the Mantle one if you're low on mana, but honestly I'm never low on mana, so I'm not using it. And those are the main skills of your Templar. Personally, I got a buff set for Godly Protection, for Active Guard, and for Blessing. Blessing still needs the Emblem, and I got one on another chair, but at the moment I was too lazy to get it over to this chair. And the main skills which I use is the Holy Ground, mainly to pull the enemies, then the Shield Smash. Maybe Grace is something what I use. The self-heal, Minor Healing. Just let's have a look on it. At the moment it heals almost 500k. And Heavenly Restoration will do something like 100k per tick, I guess. Yeah, 100k. Another skill which is working for me is the skill of my Crystal Golem, which is my pet, because I think the Crystal Golem is the best pet for the Templar. I only use his Unity and his ability to make a Crystal Golem Potion. The Golem Potion adds another 400 Dexterity and another 200 Vitality and some PDEF. PDEF is getting transferred into HP and Vitality is directly HP. As well PDEF, which will get transferred as well into HP. Then you can use the Gnoll. Personally, I don't even need to use it because the damage is so super low. But in case I would have trouble, I could try to use the Reflecting Shield, which got us 96% activation chance to reduce the damage by 46%. So let's check things which are maybe the most interesting ones for you. The equipment, at the moment I'm using an Infernal Dragon helmet, which got 3 stones. I mainly use the Perfect Block one and then Vitality, so 2 times Perfect Block and 1 time Vitality. The armor should give you as much PDEF as any possible. As well, you want the extra bonus on the HP and you want the Perfect Block rate somewhere close to 6. The skill which you are using is Radius Purpose. This is something what you can change after level 212, because before level 212 you will get the problem that you can't spam Holy Ground, so you need to change some of your skills to that to be able to spam Holy Ground. But after level 212 it's kinda easy to change to a skill which will make you a little bit stronger. For the German followers, it's the skill which is called in German Stoßgebet. Continue with the Dragon Gloves, same skill, critical power to the max if possible, accuracy would be nice, attack speed is something what I added, but I'm not even sure if you don't already have enough attack speed. And the stones are the block, defense, perfect block and one of the vitality stones. The boots, I just see they are not even plus 25, I will change that in the future maybe. I've got here move speed, which is not that important, but I got perfect block, it's on 6, so this was the important part for me. I wanted to get as much perfect block as possible. On the server which I'm playing on, you can use a crossbow as a Templar, which got the possibility of having 4 stones. I'm using 2 times the perfect block and 2 times the vitality. Just seeing that I don't even got any good awakenings on this, I guess I need to work on that. And the random effects are P-Attack, Strange, P-Attack Flat, Attack Speed, Evasion and Critical Power. Here you can see my shield. It already adds another perfect block plus 6.3 and increases the block defense by 37%. It's on Strength and Intelligence, Magic Attack and P-Attack, P-Attack Flat, P-Pierce, which is not needed. I guess this is one of the random skills. M-Res is a random skill as well, you won't need it. Perfect Block is 7.4 with a maximum of 8, and as well critical power as high as possible. And the stones are Vitality and Perfect Block Rate. Of course you got the glowing bag, some normal bag. Try to get Vitality for the Awakening and Vitality as the Sky bonus. Yeah, again Vitality as the Sky bonus, and was trying to get Vitality as the Awakening, but this is the same. Some Vitality. The ring Sky bonus is Vitality, random effects are Vitality, move speed because you need to be very fast, and the Perfect Block, which is plus 0.9. The same is for the second one. I even see that it's here only plus 0.8, but Vitality and move speed are the same. The Emblem got the same skill as the rest of my equipment. It adds some Vitality, some critical power. Vitality is the one which I wanted here. And then seeing some P-Def, M-Def. P-Def is very nice. Wisdom is not needed. Strength is not needed. I would prefer Vitality. The decoration is full Perfect Block, Rondo Clock, which is not needed. You can go for the Guild Clock as well. And into the Guild Clock you can put another stone, which could be Perfect Block. And some of the deco things you could take the lava ones as well, but actually these ones are cheaper. Having a plus 25 Yeshiva belt is kinda useful. The belt pads which I'm using is a stage 3 white dragon, a stage 5 white dragon, and a stage 2 white dragon. I'm not even sure if the last one could be a little bit better, but this one are the ones I'm using. The boss card is the Red Eye Troll Hunter. It adds P-Def and max HP plus 25% and Vitality plus 15%, which is very huge. I think it's adding, just let me take it off. Let me start with the buffs before. Take this one off. At the moment we are at 4.8. Now we are at 3.8, so it adds 1 million HP. I heard a lot about using Gnolls for it. You can use Nightmares as well. You can use something for your M accuracy, because Holy Ground is a magic skill as well. So most of the time I'm only running around with the koalas to get the maximum luck and don't even bother changing it. Then Yeshiva, it's another boss card. It adds maximum HP and maximum mana plus 100% and reducing your P attack and M attack by the half. But since we know how the math in Rappelz is working, taking down minus 50% P attack, almost nothing changed. It took away 20k P attack and gave 3 million to 4.8. It added 1.8 million HP, taking away 20k P attack, so it's a kinda nice deal. The last card, I'm at the moment using Soul of Lunacy, as it's the one which is super comfortable because you can always have the heal. As you can see, 241k is at the moment the tick, which is coming from Soul of Lunacy, and you won't die. You could go AFK. I don't know how long the video will be at this time, but we're here since a lot of minutes and we won't die. We simply don't die. As you maybe already seen in my hotbar, you can see that I got two sets. The one is the tanking set and the other one is the attacking set. What we will need to do here is we will change the Soul of Lunacy card into the Devil Raviak. Devil Raviak directly increases our critical power. And now I will change all the equipment and we will have an attack build. It will look so that Vitality and critical power are now the stones. Vitality, Vitality, CP, 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 Vitality, Vitality, CP, CP, Vitality, CP, and Vitality, CP. At the moment you can see the power of the Templar. It's not the strongest, but as we all know, it's a tank, and a tank should tank, but at least it's dealing some damage. This is the damage of Holy Ground. Holy Ground can be a very strong single attack skill, but once you're using it against a bigger group, its damage getting almost to 0.